This is He Knows Everything, bringing you that heat fart. We keeping a foot on the whoop. Oh, Neeks. We keeping a foot on the whoop. Oh, Neeks. Like the Tibetan Mastiff that I am, man. Like the Siberian tiger that I am, I'm applying whoop on immediate pressure. Because pressure does what? It bursts his pipes. Let's talk about it, man. You guys see how hypocritical the NBA is? You guys see how they're propping up Giannis Antetokounmpo's injury? But they shot down the Brooklyn Nets. They shot down James Harden. They shot down Kyrie Irving. They basically said that Kevin Durant had to figure it out, right? And we know in basketball, there's no fucking excuses. I'm not making excuses for Kevin Durant losing. He fucking lost. It is what the fuck it is. When you lose, you don't make excuses about losing. I didn't make no excuses when Kevin Durant lost to Oklahoma City Thunder. But I know, and I said that, he's going to have, like Kobe Bryant did when he went up against multiple Supermen, he's going to have the rising above the ashes. He's going to have that Phoenix moment the next calendar fucking year. And I was very clear about that. See, when it's all said and done, a lot of people don't want to come to this cold-hearted, unadulterated, and cutthroat fashion. But it's really simple, man. No two basketball players are viewed alike. No two basketball players are seen alike. No two basketball players are basically what we would say thought of in the same light. It's okay to get on Kevin Durant, to get on Kyrie Irving, to get on James Harden, get on Kawhi Leonard and the LAR way. Look at Kawhi Leonard, load fucking management, but they're saying that Kawhi Leonard is basically betraying the team, that Kawhi Leonard is basically sitting out because he wants to sit out. That shit makes no fucking sense on any fucking level. I mean, it is the dumbest thing that you could hear anybody say. It is the dumbest stretch of the imagination on anybody's corpus callosum, anybody's cerebellum, anybody's neuron receptors, anybody's medulla oblongata. But it speaks a fundamental truth. It speaks a fundamental pivotal point here of what He Knows Everything was talking about when he told you guys that this is the state of basketball that we're in. That no two basketball players are viewed alike. This shit happens in boxing too. Look at how they're propping up Giannis Antetokounmpo. Look at how Kendrick Perkins and his Uncle Ruckus Boondocks variation was saying, oh, these players, the ownership. He sounds so fucking stupid, man. I mean, he's making Country Bumpkin look even more stupider than what we knew that Country Bumpkin was in its first place. Charles Barkley takes the cake for it. But this motherfucker has taken it to the next level to where Charles Barkley is actually looking like Charles Barkley is a superstar. That Charles Barkley is renowned. That Charles Barkley actually has some kind of common fucking sense in the shit that's coming out of his mouth and the shit that he's spewing, and basically the way that he's moving himself, the way that he's operating, the way that he's talking. We don't get this with Kendrick Perkins. We just get a dumb fucking ass Negro, man. That is a Uncle Ruckus from Boondocks, dog. But he's the dumbest variation of it. This woman that I saw on the show, I have her ass in the background, kind of cute. She basically was G-checking him and telling him everybody had to deal with this pandemic, dog. Everybody had to deal with COVID-19. Everybody had to deal with this weird dichotomy, this weird variation, this weird aspect. Everybody had to deal with this nuance that's associated with COVID. Every motherfucker had to deal with this shit. So you mean to tell me the rules get different? The rules get murky? The rules change when we're dealing with fucking what? LeBron James? When we're dealing with fucking what? All these superstars that you like? It sounds stupid. It sounds like the dumbest shit He Knows Everything has ever heard, and it speaks basically a quintessential thought process of what He Knows Everything is always talking about when he talks the stupidity that's associated with a Kendrick Perkins. Kendrick Perkins is so dumb to where he don't even fucking understand what dumb is, man. Let me say it again. Kendrick Perkins is so fucking dumb to where he don't even understand how dumb is for him, because if Kendrick Perkins was smart and Kendrick Perkins was using his fucking head and he was thinking, what that woman was saying made all the fucking sense in the world. So we're gonna make excuses? I'm not fucking making excuses. And he's gonna sit there and say, but these players, they're making $200 million. That's why I like Shaq. The way Shaq G-checked LeBron James. Because LeBron James said, I told y'all, man, this is what's going to happen. No. You trying to justify the fact that you got first fucking rounded. You trying to justify the fact that when it was between you and Devin Booker one-on-one, you couldn't get the job done because you are not a closer. You're more like a choker. Let me say it again. You're not a closer. You're more like a choker. But in its most cold-hearted, unadulterated, and cutthroat true teller fashion, it spoke the evident truth that we all know as basketball fans that really have the identity of being basketball heads. Which is as simple as this in your basketball connoisseur, your basketball purist, and your basketball understanding mindset. That when it's all said and fucking done, that a player of the magnitude of LeBron James, if he is the greatest of all time, when really in actuality it's low repulsive and he's really the greatest of all fucking trolls, he should have got the job done against Devin Booker. And it speaks even more so how dumb the Negro that Kendrick Perkins is. The fact that he got G-checked on the show. And he kept saying, well, but you right. But anytime you tell somebody some shit like that, they're canceling Christmas on your ass. And the fact that she did that shit in such a true outfit variation, she gets the biggest salute of the damn day. I don't fucking know her name. Y'all put her name in the comment section. But this woman was burying Kendrick Perkins. I was watching this shit because I had this fucking day off from work. I was watching this shit off. I just took my little self-care day off. I was watching the shit and I just couldn't believe that I was so enthused by the shit that I'm seeing coming out of her mouth. And I was so enthralled by the shit that was coming out of Kendrick Perkins' mouth. Because Kendrick Perkins is just a Rudy fucking poo in a plum brain. A classic fucking dodo in a troglodyte. An ultra fucking fanboy with the ultra fanboy rhetoric. This was a unique situation. The NBA had no choice but to move the way they were going to move if they were going to get everything back on schedule. But these basketball players have 4 months off. So they did have time off. Let's not act like they didn't. The COVID did not give them fucking time off to recuperate themselves. And if we're going to make no fucking excuses for that moment, then why are we making excuses for this shit now? This is why the Kendrick Perkins of the world is invalidated to talk fucking basketball. And this is why LeBron James, LaFraud fucking James, needs to stop the presses and pump the brakes on the nonsense. Go sit down somewhere and what? Higgity fucking hush. What you guys just saw is that no two basketball players are reviewed alike. No two basketball players are seen alike. And no two basketball players are respected alike. Because when it's all said and done, this is what basketball is at its truest and its most properest players. At its truest and its most properest levels. Certain basketball players get the benefit of the fucking doubt and certain basketball players don't. You ain't gonna give Kawhi Leonard the benefit of the doubt. You ain't gonna give Kevin Durant the benefit of the doubt and their team, but you gonna damn sure give Giannis Antetokounmpo the benefit of the doubt. It's a things that make you say, It's a things that make you say, But in its most cold-hearted, unadulterated, and cutthroat true teller fashion, keep that same energy, dog. Let me say it again. Keep that same energy. If you're gonna get hot and bothered like grits about Giannis Antetokounmpo, you need to do that with everybody else. It's really that simple, folks. This is He Knows Everything. Check it out.